Welcome aboard, listeners.
The music abruptly stops.
Yeah, well, at least you know that me dancing and holding that beer is the end. It's like a happy ending, you know? Gabrielle, do you have something to say?
It is really beautiful, and I like it every time.
Hold it closer.
I like corn.
That is the masterpiece that our 4-year-old made the other day.
But does it have the juice?
He just likes corn.
It literally, that is verbatim what he said. So they put it on a.
It's corn. Can't you tell?
It looks just like corn.
Yeah.
He wanted me to hang it on his wall, but I told him it wouldn't hang on the wall.
So instead, we hung a picture in which corn was the medium that paint was transferred through.
Yeah, his walls are just covered in art.
That's excellent.
Corn.
You got to celebrate their art.
He celebrates it. Every piece of art that comes home, straight on the wall.
Yeah, there's like a random ghost on the wall that he colored the other day, so it's just chilling there.
This is great. He's our little artist.
Yeah. Welcome to the show, everybody. We are joined by by our bestest of friends, Kyle and Sarah. Kyle unfortunately has been co-hosting with me for a while, and his wife Sarah is here. Hi, Sarah.
I have to make sure I don't talk bad about her this week. She can hear me now.
Yeah, I can't call her your roommate this week.
I know. I have a name this week. I'm not what's her name or the roommate.
That chick.
But you do listen. I think Sarah and I have become closer friends than me and Kyle have in the last few years, and we're working on it. But
Well, you and I are still friends, but
yeah, we are.
It's
But
fine.
but Kyle doesn't like talking about JoJo Siwa and her
Exactly.
relationship issues, so me and Sarah just have to talk about it.
That's true. He would need a PowerPoint to go through all of it.
I think, Sarah, we should start our own podcast
I think we should.
About JoJo Siwa.
We should. That would
about TikTok Lestopia.
I love it. I don't know if Kales has that copyrighted, but I feel like we could. We could.
Yeah.
I say this a lot. Oh, boy, that is, dog, that's weird, yo. I say things like that.
Gabby
It's
just
supportive, but I don't know.
Gabby will just say, nope, that's not a good idea. Don't do that.
We can call it the real L word.
Oh,
We're
we're gonna talk about this later.
We're trying to get our own podcast about wrestling off the ground. So
Why am I just now hearing about this?
I don't know. We have wonderful discussions that we feel like the world of podcast needs to embrace. We just need time, equipment,
Yeah.
and
Time is
equipment.
important.
I think that's what we would need.
Yeah,
We're very white.
the podcast Kyle and I recorded last week dropped yesterday because I haven't had time to edit it. So time is not of the essence.
No.
But this is a Walt Disney World podcast,
Not a wrestling
not a wrestling
or a
podcast.
JoJo Siwa podcast.
Unfortunately, it's
Well,
not.
but I mean, we could tie that in because JoJo and Kai are at Disney.
Good call. They're at Disney,
Isn't she at Disney like every week though?
and they're staying at a resort somewhere around the Swan and Dolphin because I could see it in the background of her Instagram live the other day.
Okay, I was going to ask you because I was watching her live last night and I wondered if you knew like where the wallpaper was from. I asked him, he didn't.
I don't know that.
He didn't.
I'm
even-
surprised Kyle doesn't. Is Kyle asleep? Is he bored?
I tried to. No, I did. I looked at the wallpaper and it didn't jump out to me as anything. It was like very basic. So I mean, it could be.
I'm wondering if it's the Swan and Dolphin.
It just looked like some basic, like, I don't know, paintbrush strokes that were kind of like dark blue and silver and gray. I mean, it was very.
Oh, you know what it could be? What is that new one? The
Swan Reserve.
the what?
Swan Reserve.
No, not that new. The new
Oh,
French
sorry,
one.
kind of real to me.
the big one.
No,
I bet it's All Star Sports. That seems like her kind of vibe.
she's a family suite kind of gal.
Are you talking about the big
Large on
one?
the sweet.
The big one that we saw the Lego model of when we were.
Yeah,
Disney
yeah, the new
Springs?
French one, the new
Riviera.
Yeah, Riviera, that's it.
Yeah.
That could be. That seems like something she would be bougie enough to do.
She has the money to do that, unlike
Yeah, I would say.
That's true.
She also could go shopping at Disney Springs for more than one day. She has that kind of money. That's really
right.
insane.
Yeah, she can spend more than 3 hours there comfortably.
We were there for several hours. We had Chicken
Yeah.
Guy,
We did chicken roll.
and we made our son Jack drink the Beverly, and that was nice. A World of Coke, and we went to World of Disney, and the Lego store,
And the Christmas store.
oh, the Christmas store with the
Dale got shipped home, free shipping. He got shipped home from Florida to Indiana.
I'm obsessed with those Chip and
They're
Dale.
so cute. This is.
Don't forget to show the mugs while we're talking about the Nutcrackers. Show the mugs. For those of you not watching, Kyle and Sarah have Chip and Dale mugs. This is adorable. I love all of it. Oh, my stepmom's in here.
The mugs came from TJ Maxx. If anyone's wondering.
We won't tell anyone about that. I did get my elf hat from my stepmom. Fun fact. I got 2 of them actually. But that's where that came from.
TJ Maxx has a lot of Disney stuff. There's lots of
so Home Goods. We typically go to Home Goods and Ross. Ross has good like holiday Disney stuff.
That's where we get all of ours because it's way less busy than TJ Maxx at Home Goods.
We went to the recently reopened TJ Maxx downtown Indianapolis that was closed due to fireworks damage during the riots a couple years back. But
I feel like these riots always come up between like me and you, Kyle. I'm pretty sure they came up last week too.
Look, that's a big thing. I don't think it should be ignored. I think it is being ignored. Not to get too woke, but you know,
this is a Walt Disney World podcast and a political podcast, and sometimes a JoJo Siwa podcast and a wrestling podcast.
I said
we're multifaceted people, you know.
Anyways, I'm not gonna bore everyone with news because no one gives a shit about that this week. We are here.
Nothing's happening this week because they're busy. That's the news. They're busy this week.
Actually, the news is the Walt Disney World Railroad is opening during the holiday season, but it's the fucking holiday season. So, do you want to like give me a date?
No.
The train go is
It's
when
today, tomorrow.
Yeah, I bet they open it on Christmas.
Probably Santa will roll in on the train or something. Such nonsense.
Yeah. Everyone's got their Disney accessories. Wait, mine's not Disney. We won't talk about where Kyle's hat came from, but it's really cool.
I made it by hand. I made it myself. It's a thorough recreation. Doesn't matter. Move it along.
Anyways, we are having game night tonight. I don't think we've done a game night in a while, and we definitely haven't done game night with more than just Gabrielle and I. We are doing Disney Secret Santa. What is going to happen? I am really bad at explaining things. You can just reference our group text, but
yeah, I'm not totally sure what we're doing.
Basically, Kyle has a wheel of fortune on his little phone right there, and he will spin it, and it will land on a name.
Yep. And
say it's Kyle's turn, and he lands on, I don't know, Mr. Incredible. He gets to tell us what he wants to buy Mr. Incredible for Christmas. It can be literally anything you want. It gets kind of fun because you can either get him something literal or whatever the hell you want. So
there's a lovely feature on this app that when someone is selected, we can make them disappear, so we won't have doubles.
Yeah. How many did you put on there?
Different people. What's that?
How many did you put on there?
There's
that many.
There are many.
That there it is.
Many.
That many.
So we'll just try and knock all these out. We'll see how it goes.
Oh God.
I think we can stop at 5 apiece. I think.
Okay. I like that idea.
You might have to veto them if you can't think of anything, or spin again. I don't know.
There was much discussion and poo-pooing of some of my selections.
Gabrielle and I had no say in any of this. It was all
really obscure.
All right, well, now we're gonna play. It's gonna be fun.
They were great.
Here we go. I'm going first, right? Because I'm oldest.
Oh, yeah. Kyle's going first. Here we go. Kyle selects Elsa. Oh, no, Forky.
Forky?
Kyle, what are you getting Forky for Christmas?
A bowl of chili. He says sometimes, and I said easy more than sometimes.
Yeah.
I like it.
So who does that make you next?
Yeah.
Because
you
we're going older.
Yeah.
Go ahead and click the spin button there.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that? You just push the button. Sarah lands on Eve. Oh, I love that.
Did you get it?
I think it's supposed to say Eva from.
Oh,
Wall-E.
Eva.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Eve. Is it Eva or Eve?
Or Eve.
I thought it was Eve, but I think Wally just calls her Eva.
Well,
Okay.
but
I don't know. I haven't
So,
seen it forever.
Eva.
Mm.
What are we getting Eva for Christmas?
I think that we're gonna get her and Wally a nice date night in a garden.
Oh,
Date night.
That is lovely.
Yeah.
that is
I
so
think
nice.
they've earned it. Wally's put in the work.
I have actually never watched that movie all the way through. I find it boring.
You know what? I haven't either, to be honest with you.
Well, you know what? I've been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley, and
Don't rub it in.
is one of the characters that you can get. So
What game?
Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, you mean Magic Canyon?
Yes. Yes. Magic Canyon.
Kyle calls it something new every time he references it.
But Wally is one of the characters you can get, and so I've been reacquainted with his love for plants. That's a big feature.
Yeah, just keep talking about that game. I wish I had and would get for Christmas. That's
Okay, I thought maybe if I brought it up, like it subliminally would go into Gabbie's mind, and she'd be like, "That's what I should buy Ashley."
Yeah.
It's not too late.
3 days
I
before
feel like
Christmas,
Gabbie's
you
one
don't
of those
run out
people
of
that
snowstorm.
if she gets pushed too much, she's just going to dig her heels in more and then flip Ashley off when we're not looking.
Well, that's why
Or
Ashley
she
was
does that anyway.
trying to be subtle. Be like, "I've been playing Dreamlight Valley."
Alone. You need someone else to play it with.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice to sleep to. I can sleep next to what she's playing. I fall asleep. It's delightful. I used to do that for Animal Crossing too. So relaxing.
The music just.
Listen, mock me all you want. That's absolutely correct.
I actually do love that when you're hanging out with different characters, it plays like some of their music. So if you are hanging out with Wally, it'll play "You've Got a Friend in Me," or like it'll play different things.
So
Now, Ashley, you knew that, right? Because you play all the time.
So we got the boys. What's the?
Hey, the child is still awake in the other room.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not going to talk about what we got. He's still awake.
Hey, it's Ashley's turn.
Spin the damn wheel. Ashley gets Rafiki. Whew. I think I'm going to get Rafiki a joint.
A joint?
That good kush, if you will.
See, I was gonna give him like maybe some baby powder or something, because you got to think with the baboon's red ass, it gets chapped frequently.
That's also true.
The chafing of the baboon's red ass, maybe that's why it's red. I don't know. A baby powder, a lotion,
baby powder, and a joint. Tis the season.
Yeah.
All right, Gab, you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Gabrielle gets Cruella DeVille.
Not a dog.
Can I tell you what I would get her?
No, it's her choice. It's her choice. You said
I've
quietly.
never watched that movie, so
You've never watched 101 Dalmatians?
I know the premise is she wants to make the dogs into a coat.
Oh, good.
So maybe she just needs a coat.
Good call.
There you go. There you go.
Just a regular old coat, not made out of dog.
Actually, what would you get her?
Probably a hairstylist appointment because her hair always looks a fucking mess.
I think it's her vibe.
I don't like it.
You guys didn't see the person one with Emma Stone, did you?
I did, yeah.
We saw that. That was the
That was
first.
good.
We liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
What was weird at the end? She's the one who gave the Dalmatians to the people, and then later in the next movie, she wants to kill the puppies from them. I don't know. It's continuity is strange. I don't know what happened. Oh, am I up now?
It is your turn, yeah.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty.
Please.
The cat just knocked Vaseline off the table. It's fine.
I would not get her a My Pillow because that guy's a jerk.
That too, yeah. There, I love your hat.
Thank you.
Maybe a nice espresso, a Monster, a Red Bull.
I'd get her one of those pregnancy pillows. I hear those are really nice.
Let her be comfortable while she's
in a coma.
Yeah.
In her coma.
In a coma.
Yeah.
Someone who could turn her so she doesn't get bed sores. I think that's
a night nurse.
A night nurse. She's got to be washed. I mean, she's just laying there. Wasn't she there for like 18 years or some such nonsense?
Feeding tube.
That's the dark side of sleep. But you don't see the scar where they put the feeding tube so she got calories while she was in her coma.
One of the nose tubes. You know.
The food's going through the nose?
Yeah.
No, that's not where the food. You don't put food through the.
Wait, what?
Goes in the. She's saying that you could put a feeding tube through the nose. I'm saying it goes into the stomach, directly through the stomach.
You can.
I have never heard of it going through the nose, but maybe that's an option.
I have seen that, but I've seen it both ways. But I feel like I would need a medical doctor to tell me why it would have to go through the stomach and not through the nose, because I'm sure there's a reason.
I feel like you choke if you try to put a chicken wing through there. Is all I'm saying. It's just you'd be hard to breathe. A chicken wing, a flat, a drum. It's not going through.
It's not going in there.
It's not getting in there.
Bonus, please.
I can't.
You're absolutely right.
My turn.
All right.
It's my turn.
No argument here.
This is a long one.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. Oh man.
Do you know who that is?
Yes.
I mean, I know you didn't know who Big Al was, so I just want to make sure you know who Mike Wazowski is.
Now,
Mike Wazowski has main character energy.
she's mocking me.
Literally. Big Al is one of, however many country bears there are. 5, 6, 12, I don't know. Mike Wazowski need? I feel like sometimes he kind of needs a Xanax. Like I feel like he kind of overreacts a lot.
I was gonna say an industrial-sized bottle of Visine, just a big drop.
Oh, for the big eye.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
thinking maybe a JCPenney photo session, because he always, whenever he's like taking a photo, something's always like transposed over him.
True.
Maybe like give him a chance at the spotlight.
An extremely fancy monocle.
Yes.
Ooh.
Now, I'm sorry. When we're talking about eyes, is that a trigger for you guys right now, or is that okay?
I'm getting a little PTSD from that eye drop comment. I put in so many eye drops in the last week, but it's fine.
That's what I was worried about. All right, Ashley, your turn. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, the chicken.
I would get Hey the chicken. A baby gate.
I think he just needs some friends, honestly. Maybe if he had someone to hang out with, he would be a little less ditzy.
Yeah.
First of all, I've never seen Moana.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
It's really sad.
It was playing on a DVD player in a car one time when I was driving, but I have not seen it. But do you know
Like a PTSD thing? You don't want to think back to when you were driving in the car and could hear the movie?
No, I just don't sit down and watch a whole lot of animated films.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you know the little secret hidden joke? So the chicken eats rocks all the time, right? And in one scene, it bites Maui on the finger trying to eat him, and it's voiced by The Rock.
So Maui, hey, bit the rock still. I
don't want to bring the whole show down with my trivia. We'll just move along then. I'm sorry to bore you with my friendship. Hey, Gabbie. Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's an easy
You're
one.
married to her.
Oh, wow.
What does Goofy need?
What do I need? I need a Nintendo Switch with Dreamland back.
I feel like Goofy could use one too. He could bond with Max over that. I would get them both one. They both need. I'd get him a couple Nintendo Switches with a few. Throw some few games in there.
Well, you won't get your fucking wife one.
I
It's
won't.
fine.
I will never get her a Nintendo Switch at this rate. But Goofy gets 2.
I support that 100%, Gabbie. I want you to know that.
Whatever.
Am I up?
Yeah.
Tramp. We're gonna neuter him. It's your turn.
That's
What
it.
did you
That's
throw
it.
at?
We're gonna
That's it.
snip him.
That's it. We don't all get to weigh in on whether your answer was funny or not.
All three of you laughed.
Well,
That established it's funny.
you've overtaken everyone else's answers and given your answer, even though it was their turn.
All
So
right,
I
please
feel
open
like
open the discussion.
The floor is open.
yeah,
Floor's open.
an Olive Garden reservation.
I apologize. I'm sorry. I got snippy and snotty, and you're right. That should.
I would take a page out of my wife's book and get him and Lady matching collars.
I think their children deserve some too.
They have kids?
There's a sequel.
No, they had kids in the book.
Did
Well,
they?
I saw the movie too. I just read the book to Kaiser like last week, but they had 3 kids. Like 2 of them look like her, 1 look like him.
Oh, well, there you go.
You learn something new every day.
They have children. I assume he got fixed too.
Well, now he doesn't because Kyle's chopping him off.
No
We
more
had his
kids for
kids,
him.
and that's when you get them snipped. Is all I'm saying.
We got our puppies snipped before they had any children.
Damn right.
Poor Penny.
Bob Barker would be proud.
She is still healing.
Does she still just look sad?
No, she's up and bouncing around now. She's perfectly fine. Well, she's in her crate sleeping at the moment, but she might make an appearance after a little while.
Excited.
Right.
If she holds still, love you.
Yeah, right.
Wardrobe for Beauty and the Beast. We have watched that movie so many times in the last
I've also
year.
read this book.
And listened to the CD.
Oh my god.
Gabbie had a Beauty and the Beast CD, and it's all she listened to for like a week and a half.
We now have Wreck-It Ralph.
Wardrobe. I don't know. Why couldn't you put like Lumiere or like Cogsworth or like anything?
Where do you buy a wardrobe? Clothes.
I thought wardrobe would be a much more interesting choice because Lumiere, obviously, you buy some sort of French hooker or something. Because
Oh, I was gonna say a wax melt thing. So you could just
would you take that as an affront though? Like imagine like someone gave you a candle of like human flesh. I mean, like you're like, hey, thanks. You gave me something that looks like me that burns. That's just magical.
I meant like the warmer itself. Like he could
Yeah, but
just.
still,
But
okay.
then
You put a light
dead.
on it.
Like, what do
Still,
you-
Anyways.
maybe wardrobe needs some nice mothballs or potpourri, something that inside is fresh.
keep it fresh.
You know, freshness going.
I like that. It's creative. Are you good?
I'm done.
Done.
All right, spin.
And you thought you wouldn't be funny. You're doing fine.
You're hilarious. Peach the starfish.
What?
We're finding Nemo.
I am gonna get Peach the starfish some antidepressants because Peach always seems very sad. Monotone.
I think she's more of a nosy neighbor. Get her some binoculars. You know?
Yeah. Binoculars.
Yeah. Peach needs the opposite of a joint.
Yeah. Whatever the opposite of that may be. Cocaine.
So yeah, get her some
Get her some Coke.
Yeah.
little meth for the starfish in the Disney movie.
Whatever floats your boat, Peach. I get it. Times are tough.
Times are tough.
All right, Gab.
Maybe some hot water.
Are they sponsoring us now?
Oh,
Not
do you
yet.
want to put some hot water? I will.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
You've gotten like all the mainstream characters.
She's a literal tiger.
Yes.
Like, she's a princess. She has what she needs.
What doesn't she need?
So what do you buy the princess that has everything?
Not a tiger.
Let me tell you, it's really hard to shop for them.
Uh-huh.
I personally feel like
I'm the princess.
she needs another princess. She's got all these loser men in her life.
She could use some options.
I think she does seem like she could use a princess.
You could get her a phone so she could download the Tinder app.
Ooh.
Just saying.
This is my turn.
Sorry for helping.
I'm getting a hot water
No.
so that we can.
Oh. Please stay tuned.
You mind if I go?
No.
I'm gonna go.
Have you
Have I
decided?
decided?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we done? Sorry.
Ashley decided that I'm getting her a phone. I think she does deserve a princess because I just don't think Aladdin's cutting it for her. I don't like what he did. He did her dirty like that.
JoJo Siwa may be single. Just saying.
No, she's too
You
old.
want JoJo Siwa to hook up with Princess Jasmine.
I'm not getting her JoJo.
So
That is
so
that is some fan fiction that
I mean, JoJo could give her a lot of sparkly stuff, you know. Jasmine likes to the sparkly jewels and all that. So I feel like it could work
giving
out.
her a nice, like, subtle lesbian.
I will not
they
JoJo.
don't exist.
Okay. Well, I'll find her one.
Okay.
Merida. Isn't Merida a lesbian?
Good call. Good
She's
call.
very athletic,
We can
independent.
I'm gonna wrap up Merida.
Put her under the tree.
Put her under the tree. That's what I'm getting, Jasmine.
Skyliner Views After Dark.
Again, that's a fan fiction that we might have to invest in. I don't know. Someone Google that.
We've got the hot water. We're here
Hot
with the hot
water.
water.
Sarah and I
This is-
visited a non-alcoholic adult beverage store. I don't even know how to label that.
Yeah. An alcohol-free store.
Yeah.
But
She got hot water.
I got hot water. This
got
is the
some-
lime flavor. I haven't had the lime yet, so.
Is it like just a seltzer?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Kyle, have you sampled the hot water yet?
No, I'm not.
it's refreshing. You want to try it?
Sure.
It's supposed to release endorphins or some dumb shit.
Our cats are gonna fight now. You wanna listen?
Ooh,
That's so bitter.
he didn't like it.
No. I don't like sparkling water. I don't care for
Oh,
I like it from the tap.
I think it tastes good.
I like that Flint, Michigan brand. No?
What?
No one Flint, Michigan water? Google that. We're moving on.
Good God, Kyle, spin the wheel.
Yes. Just to
Riley's mom from
Riley's
Inside
mom.
Out.
From Inside Out. Obviously, Riley's having some emotional issues, having some struggles. Riley's mom needs a nice scotch.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Are you sure she's a Scotch kind of gal? What if she likes bourbon?
Bourbon's fine. Something stiff and hard.
I mean, I feel like
hard.
I feel like Riley's mom's
she
more of a
married?
wine mom myself, but
Her dad. They moved to San Francisco. Her dad's a wine dad.
weren't they getting divorced? Wasn't that the whole thing?
No, they moved.
They moved.
they
That's
moved.
right.
Yeah, I don't remember. Thanks for that, guys. That's Scotch.
It's depressing.
Yep. Now I'm sad. The wheel has spoken. Figment!
Oh, Figment's my favorite.
Is he really?
Yeah, Figment's
Ooh.
always been my favorite. I actually have a Figment from the late 80s, like an original Figment that my dad got. for me one time, and I have a tiny Figment like over on my desk.
I love it.
He is definitely my favorite. Gosh, what? Figment needs so many. I mean, he needs so many things because he likes to imagine everything. So I feel like maybe I would get Figment like a really nice art set, like so that he can like express himself creatively.
Mhm.
He probably needs some new electronic parts and a refresh.
That's what I
So
was
that
going to
he
say.
can continue to bring joy to everyone. Because if they ever take that out, there's going to be problems. We'll fight.
I was going to say they need to refurbish his ride.
They do. They need to refurbish.
Need a solid
his ride
refurb. Bring
real
back the
bad.
original.
Real
Yeah,
bad.
I agree.
I feel like he needs like a new friend too. Like I feel like he needs like a more current.
Bring back the Dreamcatcher. What's his name? Dreamcatcher.
Dreamfinder.
Yeah, I feel like he needs someone more current though.
I feel like he'd benefit from one of those like bougie journals where you can like sort out your thoughts.
Oh yeah,
A bullet journal.
I love that. Yes, he does need a bullet journal.
Group gift.
Maybe a meditation app.
Oh.
Yes. He does like the sound.
All his
Apparently.
senses.
All his senses. Yeah.
Yeah, because the whole ride's
yeah.
supposed to was his senses.
Luckily we didn't go through the taste lab though. We don't. That's there.
I know.
Kyle, it's okay. It's all right.
Actually, do you remember when I used to do the show by myself when I could talk freely and say things? What a time to be alive.
I'm
Next
not
week.
restricting you.
Wait, I had my things in an order so I could keep track of what number we were on. We're on 3. Slinky Dog Dash. What would I get, Slinky Dog? Maybe some WD-40 for when his springs are
That's
off.
what I was. I feel like he could stretch it out quite a bit. He
Oof.
needs like a warm bath.
Once again, after
Visit to the doctor.
along with the WD-40, maybe a lifetime supply of coffee, because when you go to Hollywood Studios and you get there in the morning, Slinky Dog is never operating like he should be. So, like, maybe a lifetime supply of Starbucks. A lifetime supply of Joffrey's, because, branding. It's got to make sense.
I was going to say he needs a respirator, but I feel like that's mean. Jim Varney. That's
Also that. Your cat's in the tree.
That's okay.
Okay.
It's Christmas.
Oh.
Is it Gabbie's turn?
Yeah. I want to go look at the snow. I'm going to go look at the snow. Goodbye. Okay.
It's posted.
Wendy.
Wendy Darling.
From Peter Pan. Right?
Yeah, Peter Pan. Oh, hang on. We have to get a snow update.
Snow update.
Your 8:34 weather report. Snow is not falling, and I can still see the grass. This is bullshit. Continue.
Hold on, I'll look for us.
Oh, you don't trust me?
It's okay.
Well, we are several.
But we're before you.
The cat in the tree.
No. We're like, what, 3 miles apart?
Yeah.
What does Wendy need? Wendy needs for her dad to take a chill pill.
Yeah.
Maybe a new nightgown. That one's been through a hell of a storm.
Okay, well the update here is that there is frost on the inside of our windows. We live in a well-insulated apartment building that was built in the 1920s, and so there's frost
Happy
on
for you.
the inside of our windows.
Good.
Sure, that's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Merry
So-
Christmas.
So I'm
Yeah.
sorry for
We're-
Wendy.
Wendy's dad, we're gonna go back to like the scotch or whiskey or something. so he can like chill out, and Wendy can go have some like fun, some childhood fun, because her dad's just doing too much for Wendy.
I'll take it.
He becomes like a mean drunk, though. I mean, then he's.
Call CPS.
I love it.
Good idea.
Okay, am I up?
Yes.
Vanellope.
Vanellope.
What would I get? Well, doesn't she need? Again, this is a movie that I've not seen.
What is wrong with you?
I know, right?
Do you have time for the whole list?
Do I have what? No,
Right.
not tonight. That's for a different podcast.
Listen, if you have 8 minutes, I have the CD in my car. It has the story like shortened down to 8 minutes. I've listened to it like 100 times this week.
As long as you return it to the library by like next Saturday, you can have it.
You can to the library, but
Didn't she needed a part off of eBay to save her arcade machine? Wasn't that the deal?
Yeah.
You needed something. That's what I'm getting her, is the part she did, the steering wheel or the pedal or the.
Out of the whole premise of that movie,
Yeah.
that is your takeaway. Like, that is something you remember from that movie, is her
He's
needing
never
a part.
seen it. He's never seen it.
Yeah, so I'm just confused as to how that was a takeaway from the whole movie.
Is it accurate?
not quite, but
Gabbie, I was with you on so many things you can't bat from. This is unfair. I'm being ganged up on. This is a travesty of justice. Your turn?
I suppose.
Go ahead, click it away. I'm going to sip my...
Oh,
Mater.
the possibilities are endless with this one.
Talk about someone who needs new parts off of eBay. I feel like that's who really needs new parts to repair himself.
Very true. Very true. Maybe a paint job.
I think he looks perfect. He has personality.
He does. Maybe some braces.
I was going to say
He needs
braces.
to go there with Donna.
That's what I was thinking.
By the way, there's nothing better when you listen to, and I don't listen to the show anymore, a local morning radio show where Larry the Cable Guy was featured in the past. And they play clips of Larry the Cable Guy telling off-color jokes. And your 9-year-old says, "Hey, isn't that Mater?" There's a lot going on that you know you're going to hear about from the other parent, is all I'm saying. Why did Mater say, well, because it wasn't Mater. It was close.
He was on the right track.
Something about mannequins. And
He's so good at that, though. He is so good. Like, the 9-year-old is so good at noticing voices from, like, different movies and stuff. Like, he knows that, like, Will Arnett does the Reese's commercials. And he's like, oh, it's Lego Batman. He picks up on that stuff everywhere.
he has a good ear for that.
Yeah.
It's really amazing.
I listened to a podcast in which Will Arnett is on it. It's Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and Sean Hayes. And they just talk about all the roles he's done. And I'm like, oh my God, you're right. He did do that. Like, he does the GMC commercials now, apparently. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
I've heard that there are a lot of celebrities that do voiceovers like that they don't ever really get credit for, but it just gives them nice paychecks. They go into a booth for a couple of hours and make a month's pay, and it's well worth the time.
Yeah, because who else did he play that was really familiar to me? Damn it, I can't remember who. It was someone with Disney. Oh, he played someone in Ratatouille. And I was like,
you know what? I just saw this because I was looking up something about Ratatouille, and yeah, one of the rats, wasn't it?
No, he was the chef, maybe. I'm about to look it up now because it's bothering me. Because he named off a couple of them, and I was like, holy shit. That's a really good podcast, though. If you guys have never listened to Smartless, it's one of my favorite ones right now.
Magic lips.
Who's?
Ashley.
Wait, what?
Your video's lagging from your audio.
It just says Horst. I don't know who the hell Horst is. I've never watched Ratatouille enough, but
Well, I'm glad we fact checked that. You're welcome. That was a good fact check.
I don't know. Whose turn is it?
is it mine?
Yeah, but your lips don't match your audio.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's better.
Talk slower.
I got sadness. Is this better?
No, you're matched up now.
Okay. I got sadness.
Mm.
I don't want to go for something obvious here. I would get sadness a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Walt Disney World. You can't be sad after that.
That feels obvious.
How about this? Only one person will get this. How about monthly parking privileges at the Indianapolis Airport parking garage? There we go.
Oh, I was like, I don't get
No,
it.
she was only for her. She got it.
Okay. Good.
She's there. That's enough.
good.
I'm
That's
successful.
Good. Niche jokes. That's perfect.
Sometimes you got to do it just for like one person. Gabbie, it's your turn.
I'd get sadness a scented candle.
Okay.
That would make her sad. Oh, if you get him at Bed Bath and oh, there you go.
Who is this?
Jack Sparrow.
Haven't watched any of those movies.
You've been on the ride. It's fine.
Okay.
That's an accurate representation of Jack Sparrow.
He likes treasure. I get him a pirate ship. Why
Talk
not?
about not going for the obvious here.
Wow.
Why would he not like a pirate ship?
I'm sure he
Yeah.
would like that whole one of those movies was him trying to get his pirate ship back. So
There. He doesn't need to get it back. I'll get him a new one.
All right.
Just throw that movie
Wow.
out.
It's been decided.
We don't need that one anymore. He has a new pirate ship and it's better.
Okay.
Nah, I feel like the obvious would have been rum.
Yeah.
Rum is the most obvious.
why is the rum gone?
Thank you.
Why is the rum gone? I think we have one more round.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And we still have plenty of terrible choices
Okay,
that I
so
came
it's
up
your,
with.
your
I
last
have
one.
been lining random objects up.
Make it
So I
fun.
know which round we're on. Make it good.
For everything. Oh,
Oh, rabbit.
rabbit. Therapy.
Needed for everyone.
Needs a little OCD medication, a little anxiety medication, maybe just a joint. That might solve all of those like one fell
You are
swoop.
so mean to Rabbit. Rabbit needs a better fence to keep people out of his yard and his home because he deserves peace and serenity. Everyone else is always bringing their problems into Rabbit's house and Rabbit's yard, and Rabbit has to clean up after all of them.
This is called marriage.
I'd
Yeah.
say he does need some better friends.
He does.
Tigger is breaking that fence quite a
That's
bit.
true. Tigger is quite
Right.
Getting
good.
stuck in the door and
And
stuff. Like,
Pooh's got his ass hanging in his room.
That's what I'm saying.
Remember, he made it. Rabbit made Pooh's ass look like a moose or something with a picture frame around it.
Yep.
I mean,
You're depressed all the time.
Rabbit has their problems, but like they also just need some better friends.
Yeah, maybe move out of that hole and like maybe to a nice flat in
That's
London.
a better neighborhood to live in.
Yeah,
What's the cost of living around there?
in the 100-acre woods.
Yeah, is that something he can afford?
I don't know. Single mom Kanga.
Maybe
Okay, Rabbit.
Kanga and Rabbit can live together, but they can maintain two separate households.
Are we assuming Rabbit's gender?
Gabbie was pronouncing them with they them. So
Yeah, I don't know
think we
Rabbit's
are.
gender.
I don't know. That's what made me think about it. I don't know if I know what gender Rabbit is.
They're gender fluid.
I've never seen a
But
Winnie the Pooh or other film, so I don't know Rabbit's gender.
Pooh's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Are we
Is
sure?
Piglet? I think Piglet identifies as female.
What?
I think this is for another podcast.
Put this on your list of episode ideas.
And I feel like that would kind of make us assholes for assuming gender and choosing gender for other characters.
Well, we should get Piglet here. We'll ask that
We
person.
should ask. Yeah.
Ask them directly.
I'll just call him.
Just call him. Pretty good. Yeah. Hades for the win.
Oh, let's see. I feel like it would be too obvious to say like anger management classes. Maybe Hades needs like a vacation. Maybe Hades needs the meditation retreat.
There you go. Maybe just like an above ground pool, kind of cool off a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe Hades
out of the like underworld. Maybe let him
think
come up
Hades-
with some sunshine. Give him some vitamin D. Buy him a box of oranges. What are some superhero oranges he can have?
Try to help him out.
No, let's get Hades a subscription to ZipRecruiter, and he can get some new assistants.
Oh, there you go. There you
I
go.
like that one. I like that one.
Yeah. There you go.
Maybe a membership to the Y. He can create new enemies or learn to play along with everyone.
How would he create new enemies?
Because you go to the Y, you can like play basketball and other games and stuff.
He
That one
could-
was a reach. I'm sorry.
He could go and work at an old folks' home and do some recruiting.
For the underworld.
That's correct.
That got dark real quick.
To be fair, that's not the worst thing I've said this show. So that's
No, it's
fine.
not.
This is for Ashley.
What's that say?
That
Magica Dispel from DuckTales.
I don't. I
Would
hate
you
to be.
would you like to use your pass card?
Yeah, I hate to be a little bitch because I'm the only one who's done it this far. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to.
Oh.
Especially because you tried to disown me for not knowing Big Al.
You did.
Yeah. No, I'm.
Magica Dispel, just in case we're not
Yeah,
sure.
I haven't watched DuckTales enough to. I'm sorry, everyone.
You are young.
She's the
I
wrong
feel
one.
Shit.
You're no longer the host of this show.
Good.
There you go. Is that better?
This is incredible.
Do you know that one?
Is the window leaking? I felt like I got cold real fast. I don't know what happened. All right, so this is incredible. What do you think, Ashley?
Would yoga pants help or hurt?
Oh, it would only help. Have we all seen the video of Mrs. Incredible falling on stage and her face falling
My
off?
face falls off. Yeah. Duct tape.
That's horrifying. And I love it so much. This is awful.
Yeah, you don't see it, but like once or twice a year, and every time you're just like, oh, I gotta watch it all the way through.
Yeah.
I can't say I know what video you're talking about
Oh
there.
my
Oh.
god.
Not familiar.
You haven't seen that either?
No.
Oh, well. Well, after the show, we'll both show our spouses. And
Yep,
they
we
will
will.
comment.
Yeah.
So
Mrs.
Nobody-
Incredible. You know what? I'm gonna get her a babysitter. She needs a better one.
She has Edna.
Well,
No, I
now.
almost put Kari on the list. Remember the babysitter from the first movie?
Yeah, she's terrible.
But I thought that was a little too inside, so I left her off the list.
That is someone who needs to join.
Kari.
Yeah.
I think she needs a new job. She should have her resume refreshed.
Yeah.
And again, she's on the other side of ZipRecruiter looking for a better job.
Mrs. Incredible, maybe a spa day. She could use a little R&R.
Get her a license.
That too.
Drive that dump truck.
Sarah is not proud of that one.
Oh no, I'm in trouble now.
That's it. You did it.
I did it.
No, I'm
All right.
rolling my eyes because like this joke is used 100 times a week in this household. So
I'm original and fresh.
Ooh. Gabrielle.
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 The last one. Gabriella.
What's it?
Merida.
I already gave her away. I supposed to? I'm gonna give her to Jasmine.
Maybe puffy Sultan pants so she can match Jasmine.
You guys might be too young to get this, but you need to get them in Olivia Cruz.
Yep. Nope. Too young.
No.
It's a lesbian cruise line.
Well, there they go. I'm
does.
gonna send them off on a little cruise, an adults only cruise, and they can start their budding romance.
I love
It's
it.
like a new episode of the L Word.
Love it.
Can you imagine an L Word with Disney princesses?
I was just imagining it.
What about like a hair straightener for Merida? Because she's got all that crazy curls.
That's true. Maybe just some hair ties.
No,
Nice.
I think you embrace the curls. It's part of her heritage.
Yeah, Kyle, fuck off.
Well.
This has been fun.
Wow. So we went through 20 names.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
21. Because Ashley skipped Magic and Dispel.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
It's okay. You can go and you can watch DuckTales and then.
Good call. I have plans after this podcast. I have to watch DuckTales.
I bet you will.
Well, we have to watch the video on YouTube of Mrs. Incredible.
That's true. Well, and you guys do know that the best cover of the DuckTales theme song, you can't play that on here.
I'm not.
Is going to be Brendan Urie from Panic at the Disco, his cover of it on Jimmy Fallon. You've never heard that?
Oh, no.
It's good. Good stuff.
I will have to look it up. Yeah, for sure.
That's one of my all-time favorite. I play that. That's something a couple times a year.
So
I have to play that on YouTube because it's pretty good.
Interesting.
Brendan Urie's hair is something that's not held to physics on Earth, and so it moves so gracefully, like in and of itself, apart from him, it's magical.
Do you have a crush on Brendan Urie?
Yeah, fine. I'll say
do.
it. I'll say it.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted to know.
I like him for his talent and
For
his hair.
Secret Talent.
For secrets, are you gonna get on Brendan Urie?
I might.
He rides a piano over the audience in his shows.
Wait, what?
A piano
Yeah.
lifts off from the stage. And he's playing the piano and it's flying over the crowd.
I realize it's a total tangent, but if you've never been to a Panic at the Disco show, it's a thing to behold.
I'm gonna Google it.
He's amazing.
Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Thank
This
you
was
for having
a
us.
Blast. I only enjoyed it because of Kyle's handmade hat. Thank you for bringing that.
No, I thought you were going to say you only enjoyed it because I was here.
Also, yes, that. I am going to leave studio and immediately send Sarah a TikTok, probably.
No, actually, we have to go put more eye drops in our children's eyes.
We do have to do that.
From the Mike Wazowski collection.
Yeah, a giant bottle of Visine. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we just shot the shit with our friends. Didn't even record an episode, so this was fun. I'll be back next week. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but we will see you guys next week. Thanks for joining us, and have a Merry Christmas or whatever the hell you celebrate.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, whatever you celebrate, I hope it's great.
That's it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
End it. My fingers won't.
Oh,